Hey everyone, tonight is not going to go well, I can already tell. I hit the start button a little bit too early. I had to fix a screenshot on YouTube. I've not done an audio check to see what the audio is actually like here. No, Mozilla, I don't want to make a freaking profile. Why are you telling me that? That's live, that's live. Audio looks good at the moment, but the moment the game starts, I think I'm going to have to crank the volume or turn it down a bit. I have not tested. YouTube chat is live and working, I think. Yep, I can see that in OBS. That's great. Let me just shrink that a bit. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma. This is the very first PS3 game that I bought. I bought the PS3 bundle back in 2007, I think, with Motorstorm and Resistance Fall of Man. This was the first game that I bought on the day that I got the console, so it is my first PS3 game. And I did manage to complete it. I have played the Xbox version as well. Not the black version, just the standard Xbox version. I did get through this, but honestly, I'm not terribly good at it. What's audio like? Might be a fraction low. Team Ninja, respect.
The evil, dark dragon blade. A legendary sword, said to have been carved out of the bones of a black dragon. It brought plague and death to the world during the age of ancient myth. It has been sealed by those of the dragon lineage since the dawn of history because of its incredible capacity for evil, made possible by the souls of the vanquished black dragons that dwell within it. It is said that if the blade's seal were to be broken, it would gather the hatred and evil of mankind and confer it upon the one who wields it, transforming him into the devil incarnate.
Cool, can we have it?
However, not even those of the dragon lineage who protect it know the true extent of its power. The dragon sword, another weapon protected by the dragon lineage since ancient times. This sword, which is said to have been used by ancient warriors to slay the black dragons, is now handed down from generation to generation in the Hayabusa ninja clan, the modern descendants of the dragon lineage. And now, the dragon sword is gripped firmly in the hands of young ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
That's us. We're all screwed. Audio might be a fraction high because that was a relatively quiet cutscene. Let me turn it down by 3 decibels. We're at -7. Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Bang my head. I did take a look at the Trophy Gaiden roadmap. I think we have to start on hero difficulty. Bear with me, let me just look this up. I need to make sure. Have I just lost YouTube? What's going on here? Alright, what's going on with YouTube tonight? I'm definitely still live. Am I still live? Alright, YouTube has disconnected. I have no idea what happened there. YouTube has legitimately disconnected on me. Start streaming, stop streaming, I'm still streaming on Twitch. Let me turn that off, let me turn it back on. Standard IT advice for anyone, really? Start streaming? That's probably not going to work because I don't have the live window up. Alright, technical issues. Although look at that, now says Metal Gear Solid 3 Late Night Trophy Hunting 10 because YouTube hates me. What's going on here? Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, please. Let's deactivate that. Switch that back on. No, this is not an excuse just to listen to the music. Alright, start streaming. What is my keyboard doing? Okay, my keyboard's doing some weird shit. That may be why it disconnected. Streamlabs multi-streaming is not responding! Yeah, something's very fucked up with my computer at the moment. The Control, Shift, and Alt keys are not behaving correctly. Oh dear. Are we on? I have no idea at this point. YouTube still says connect your encoders go live. OBS reckons it's connected. Nothing coming through on YouTube. What has happened? Live tab says that nothing is live. I think I broke YouTube. Alright, I'm going to try once more, but I may not be able to stream to YouTube tonight. Refreshing that. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, connect your encoders, go live. We are connected on Twitch. Let me turn that on. Create a new broadcast. Let's select that. Start streaming. If it does not come up now, then I'm calling it quits on YouTube. Yeah, OBS is definitely having an issue here. It's taking a very long time to... Okay, it's disappeared now, but it took a very long time for OBS to say, yeah, okay, I'm pushing the stream. Which makes me think that it's not going to work. Oh boy. Yeah, this ain't working. There's one more thing I can do, and that is kill OBS. Give me a moment. I'm just going to kill OBS and see if it comes back up. One sec. The real Ninja Gaiden starts here. Something this game is difficult, it's that getting it to stream is difficult. Yeah, that came back pretty quickly for Twitch, but YouTube is not responding. Okay, hang on, we got something. There are signs of life. Bear with me. Right, the live stream says it's up. The live page, there is no sign of it yet. Dashboard. Content. Live. There you are. Let me just replace that screenshot. Hit save. I have no idea what happened there. Although I do note that when I'm hitting save on this live stream, it is not giving me control back. It's replacing the screenshot correctly, but I have to refresh it, and that's deeply concerning. Right, I have no idea if this is going to stay up or not. What was I doing? I was looking at PSN profiles. Oh my god. I'm not prepared tonight. Hello YouTube, I'm having a hell of a time trying to stream to YouTube tonight. Go watch me on Twitch. Ninja Gaiden Sigma for the PS4. I believe we need to play on hero mode to start with. I'm following the guide. I don't know if I'll be following the guide of getting all the scarabs to begin with, but I do believe that's a good idea. Hero difficulty, all collectibles and ambushes. That's an issue. I believe we start finding scarabs on mission 3. All scarabs from this chapter are missable. Okay. I'm not sure how I'll play through this, but I'll think of something. Right, YouTube chat, are you up? I think so. Alright, let's not delay any longer, let's get started. This has been a disaster so far, and it's only going to get worse. Right, we need to play on Hero, which is basically Ninja Dog, I think. Oh no. I mean, we have to do it because one of the trophies says... Where is it? Look at the guide. Each time we hit low health, Ryo will enter hero mode, granting him invincibility and unlimited Nimpo for a short period of time. This is the only way to obtain Heroes Never Give Up, which requires you to enter hero mode 100 times. I'm doing this for the trophy, damn it. No other reason. Otherwise I'd play on normal. Chapter 1, The Way of the Ninja. No, I'll not do my racist Japanese voice. In the mountains of Awesome, there is one who walks the path of the ninja. Technique Scroll Hero. Are you going to tell me how to use it? Hero mode triggers when you are near death. During hero mode, you automatically guard against enemy attacks and you can use Nimpo as often as you want. Pathetic. Right, so square is light attack. Oops. Interact. This ninja had gaping holes in his defenses. He never would have been able to survive in this world anyway. So yeah, we had to murder him. He had no opportunity to get better. We couldn't improve. Or he couldn't improve. We couldn't help him improve. We just had to murder him. That's the way of the world, chat. A ninja must be able to find his way even when his path is blocked. When facing an obstacle, jump towards it and run vertically up its side until you can grab its upper edge. Move to the left or right and climb up or drop down. The door to a sacred altar used to worship local deities. There doesn't seem to be any way to open it at this time. 100 times entering hero mode. It's going to be my challenge to complete this first playthrough without entering hero mode or without popping that trophy. Although I have to pop that trophy, don't I? Oh my god. Team Ninja Y. Okay, so touchpad is the map to this area. Options is options, and I recall this being an absolute blast to control or look through. I didn't like the menus in this game. Where am I going? Up here. Do not underestimate the agility that your training is giving you. Feats such as running along walls should be simple for you to perform. If you cannot reach your destination with a single leap, make use of the surrounding walls. I can't read. For such an old game, it actually looks gorgeous. That's just my opinion though. One of your most useful techniques is the flying bird flip. Jump towards a wall and run up it, then jump off again. This allows you to travel to areas that may first seem unreachable. Repeat the flying bird flip to climb certain shafts and passages. Like that. Hey fellas. The Ninja Fortress. Deflect your opponent's attacks by holding down the block button. You will not live long without a good defense. Ain't that the truth? Map of the Ninja Fortress. So we came from the Valley of Shadows. We popped up that little arrow there in the center, and we're now in this room here. There is an exit to this room somewhere behind us. Right there. Ambush. Just gotta remember my timings. That's the key to getting a good score in this game. I remember that much, that you just keep farming the ultimate attacks. Not fast enough. A suit of armor of the type that is often used for ceremonies. It is not something that a ninja would wear. A part of its faceplate is missing. It appears to be holding something. I think we need to use that immediately. The Flying Swallow already. We don't need to take out armor for it. Fly at high speed towards your foe and cut their head off. Jumping towards an enemy, triangle. I don't know what any of those other weapons are, I guess. So, I believe it's supplies and then... Why is it taking me immediately into the next menu? So X moves me forward, but I have to use the D-pad to get out. And the D-pad gets me over there as well. Okay. So before it was skipping that menu, but I don't understand why. What do we have? Dragon Sword, Shuriken. I'll read that later perhaps. Archives, we got nothing. Nothing new there. God, that's so depressing. In my day, we didn't have hero mode. 9 shining jewels bound together, it raises Ryu's maximum health limit instantly. Yes, please. I won't burn it all at once. That is so depressing. You've got no idea. I'm gonna feel like a failure every time that comes up. We're in the underground storehouse. So can I actually die in hero mode? From what I was reading, it seemed like it wasn't possible to die, but there was a timer there, so I do wonder if I'm misunderstanding that. Fangs of the Samurai. That looks familiar. Use right and left on the directional buttons to select an item and press down to use it. You may heal your wounds without taking your mind off of your task. That's basically the quick menu here. Honestly though, I'd much rather use the menu. Just to make sure I'm using the right item. And also just for a moment of respite. Just so I can take a deep breath and calm down. Ah. I've got to get back in there. These guys respawn, don't they? Yeah. One sec. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything up here before I drop. Oh wow, these two didn't respawn. Huh. I knew it. Talisman of Rebirth, which, if hero mode works as advertised, we should never use that. Alright, let's get some practice. Oh. I think he's already dead, Ryu. That was not a timed battle, so we don't get any major reward for doing that, I guess. We get some points, but that's about it. It wasn't timed because I think we were redoing it. Instead of the Fangs of the Samurai, I should have looked at those before using them. Apologies. Key of Courage. It's like they say, anything can be used as a dildo if you're brave enough. An ancient key, sculpted to appear as though it were made out of bone. It opens the door to the inner sanctum. Wasn't paying attention. Ugh. If I was paying attention, I would have been able to get that timer. Anyone in here? Right, I don't care. No, really, I don't care. Let me go. There is a message engraved on the tablet in the dragon's mouth. The sacred underground paths of the dragons record all that occurs in the world of men. We have not forgotten those who live on the surface of the earth. That's how we can save our game. Okay, fine. The dragons can save our game. Good stuff. Hero mode twice. Not good. While in a blocking stance, tilt left stick to roll your body. This is called the reverse wind technique. With it, you can avoid even the most fierce of enemy attacks. I've not been using that yet. But it's basically hold block and then move. The key of courage has been used. And we didn't even put it up our ass. Come on. Nice. Who's next? Anyone else? That's it. Alright, Mirai, it's been about 25 years. I don't remember when this game originally came out. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
I see you have made it this far.
YouTube is still connected, that's good. If it disconnects, I'll be uploading manually. Well, let me just grab that potion, I remember that much. And the wall attack is very useful against you. That one there. But I need him to cooperate. Yeah, because this guy is an absolute pain in the ass to take out under normal circumstances. I don't know if I'm auto-dodging there, I suspect I am. There we go. Doing damage. Alright, hero mode is gone. I'm going to heal. Really? He's doing a great job of dodging these attacks. Just over 100 seconds. We were just being tested. Shame about all those dead bodies outside.
Ah, the dragon sword. So your father is still in the sacred wilderness.
Yes. He has entrusted me with the sword while he continues his training. He never seems satisfied with the power he wields.
Someday you will come to understand the pursuit of power. Perhaps beginning with your training here.
Just turning the volume up a
And
bit.
what of the sister blade, the Dark Dragon? Has he left you in charge of protecting it as well?
It remains in the village under the protection of my father's clan. They will ensure that the sword remains untouched. Its dark power sealed.
It is a shame that such a sword must go untouched, such power unused. Alas, I am not of the dragon lineage. The sword is not of my concern.
You sound like you've got some nice echo and reverb there, Ayame.
Samurai, the Hayabusa village. Master Ryu.
That's not a good sign. We're playing on hero mode, so that literally means nothing. Master Ninja on Chapter 1. The Hayabusa Ninja Village. The village is burning. Before long, I can't read. Ryu hears the screams of his brethren. There is no time. Go now and protect your people. Are you not going to come with me? You seem like a very capable fighter, just saying. I think I can skip those animations with circle. Just pushing buttons, so L2 is first person mode, likely aim with the bow and whatnot. R2 is most likely fire. Damn it. The art of the fire wheels, that is Nimpo. How do you use this again? I think it's 2 buttons at once. Allows Ryu to control the spiritual waveforms around him and creates fire wheels that circle him. Has been selected. How do I use it though? I'm pretty sure it's triangle and circle at the same time. I don't want to return to the title screen just yet, but I might do a little bit later, just to see if there's any controls or instructions that I've missed. Right, I know there's going to be something behind me. I know these games. Yeah, I definitely played up to this point on stream at some points, just screwing around, but I didn't save, obviously. Dang it. Have some of that. Nothing down here. Oops. Did I miss something behind me? Alright, there's going to be a battle here for sure. How about thee? Didn't get that right at all. I do wonder if there's something at the base there. Nothing there. What about underwater? How do I swim? It's been a while. How do I surface? How do I dive? So X looks like it's dive, and then if I just keep hitting X, that moves me around. Up is up, down is down. And yet that feels very awkward to control, much like most of this game, really. What's up here? Oh, come on, you're a ninja, you can get up there faster than that. Map of the Hayabusa village. We are at the watchtower, along the mountain path. We cannot go back to the ninja fortress, that is not happening. It looks like we need to go to the clan leader's residence. Lives of the gods? Yep. Or life of the gods, rather. There is something beyond a waterfall, so this game is an automatic 10 out of 10. Let me just turn the volume down just a fraction. Struggling to get the volume right here. -7. When entering water, continue to hold left stick. You will run on the surface. You must perfect this skill. If you let go of the left stick, you will fall into the water. But that's not such a bad thing sometimes. Let's make a save. Don't mind saving over my slots. I'm playing this game a lot. I want the platinum. I don't think I'll be doing the entire platinum run on YouTube/Twitch. Because it requires a lot of grinding. But we'll see. What is that floating orb of light which is above the village and not in the skybox? That moon is way too close. This music. A fallen member of the Hayabusa clan. He took his last breath here, lying amongst the ruins, the burnt ruins rather, of his home. He holds something in his outstretched hand. It's been a very long time, but I think those stars are teleporters. It is a Jizo statue, a guardian deity of children and protector of the village. Its head is missing. That's not a good sign. Right, what have we got? Mages! Didn't see them, but I heard them. Anyone else? Are we done? Nice. Apart from all the health that I lost and apart from all the hits that I took, nice. Statue head. I think we know what we're doing with this. So I think these are teleporters from memory, but I don't recall how to use them or when. A stone circle made in ancient times. Now it is simply a silent gathering of rocks. Yeah, we're going up there. Any more dead bodies around here? Another of the Hayabusa brethren, slain by the invading enemy forces. His inability to protect his village must be haunting him even in the afterlife. Even in Yomi. I've played that game. It was okay. It looked fantastic, I'll give it that. In order to widen the crack here, a very strong impact with a heavy blunt object is necessary. Top 10 sentences taken out of context. The stone head of a Jizo statue. Let's use it. Place the head on the statue. I'll take that. We need 9 of those to increase our health. Uh-oh.
A dark samurai clad in black armor. Master, you do not attempt to fight it.
Ayame, are you being racist right now? I have to know. Technique scroll shooting. Switch to aim mode by pressing L2 in order to target enemies more precisely. Shoot is the circle button. Oh god, why is it over there? And camera control is the left stick. Be careful. I'll think about it. Elixir of the Devil Way, that is our Nimpo. Need to learn some combos. A statue of the diligent old man Muramasa, a legendary blacksmith. There are folktales of people who have approached the statue and walked away with various items and weapons. But he's out of materials right now, so we can't do anything. We need the golden scarabs. You can see on the left there, it's got 0. I believe there are 50 of them in the entire game. We need to get them. He has stuff for sale. For 10 arrows. That's worth it, isn't it? Right. I'm very confused. Did you just rip me off? I think you may have just ripped me off. We can purchase a wooden sword, which is fantastic when it's fully leveled. Armlet of the sun, armlet of the moon. Armlet engraved with a picture of the sun. When equipped, Ryu's attack power will increase. Armlets of the moon. When equipped, Ryu's defensive power will increase. Ask of the Inferno. We've got Flying Swallow already. Huh. I do wonder if we can find these. I mean, we found Flying Swallow. And I suspect that's a Ninja Gaiden Sigma thing and not a hero mode thing or a normal mode thing. But having said that... No. I was reading something about Master Ninja mode or whatever it is. That comes later along with the Izuna drop. Okay, never mind. Ignore everything I just said. I think we'll leave this guy be. Could purchase a wooden sword, but honestly, I'd rather not. Not yet, anyway. The corpse of another fallen ninja. What were his last thoughts as he slipped off into the darkness? Probably, holy fuck, this hurts like hell. That's my guess, anyway. Right, so we've passed through that room there. I don't know how we can get back. Nice. Have at thee. I said have at thee. Oh. Okay, we can't block the projectile. Gotta dodge it. We done? Good. Another of Ryu's comrades. This poor soul has been shot through with arrows. Although the thought of disturbing the dead body is unpleasant, and also a crime in most countries, some of the arrows still seem usable. Arrows? Arrows? It's a fucking arrow, random. Come on. Yes, another familiar face. How many of the Hayabusa clan have been slain? I think all of us, except for Ayame and us. Yeah, I should have collected that Nimpo instead of absorbing it. Right, not going back that way. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I need to arrow these guys, don't I? How do I use the... Do I have to equip it here? I do. Right, I have to aim and then use it. There's one. And to get out, okay, it's a toggle. It's not a hold, it's a toggle. I'm learning. I'm sorry, little horsey. I can't help it that your master was a bad person. Alright, that was terrible. Have more arrows. I think 15 is our limit. We're still very much out of materials. Yet another slain ninja, lying face down in front of the bridge leading to the heart of the village. If the enemy forces have gotten this far, he holds something in his outstretched hand. Or healing, which I'm refusing to use, because reasons. Let me save here. I don't know if we're going to get hero mode again. More Jizo statues. The graveyard. cemetery where the ancestors of the Hayabusa clan have long been buried. A cold chill can be felt in the air, as if the spirits of clan ancestors have been awakened from their eternal sleep. It is said, correction, it is said, I did not flub that spirits gather in stones. However, the days when this artifact possessed such power are long gone. It's said, that's a bad typo. Yeah, from memory we get to come back here later, but I don't recall the circumstances. I did take a look at the level listing, and just delving back into my memory, I really only remember a couple of things about this game. I remember tanks, I remember hostile malefactor, which we'll get in a moment. I remember a little bit about the city. I remember underwater ghostfish or something like that. And the rest is a blur. I remember armor and a grave, like a barrow or something, where you fight undead skeletons, massive undead skeletons. And that's about it. The worst part is, this guy isn't even the final boss. Give me some health, please. Not Nimpo. That's use the Talisman of Rebirth. Got into a juggle, but that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, look how much damage I just took. This is bad. Right, what about Flying Swallow? It's highly effective. I can bounce him here, but that's not terribly effective. It's been way too long since I last played this game. Oh. I've got no memory of this. Are these guys infinitely respawning? I think they might be. So I just lost the health there. Maybe we need to use some shurikens here. Yeah, these guys are infinitely respawning, aren't they? Alright, so we are taking damage when we go after him. How am I supposed to hit him? Is it literally just shurikens? I don't think so. He's doing a great job of blocking those. Might as well. He hit me with that fire attack, really? Hit boxes, please. That is not a good sign. Technique scroll counterattacks. Contains the counterattack techniques Gleaming Cross and Fiend's Bane Kick, which allow you to counter enemy attacks immediately after blocking them. Oh boy. No map available for this area. I'm not going to save. If I have to redo that, that's fine. Alright, well I'm trying to use this counter attack, but I can't pull it off. There we go. The window is very tight. We're good? We're good. Oh. Alright, there goes half my health. Just like that. To be very clear, that counter attack was accidental. Tried to dodge that, failed. We're good? Absolutely not. Right, we can go that way. I don't see anything else here. As always, kids, you should never enter a burning building. Oh, she dead. That looks like our sword. Sword which we're supposed to protect. That's it, we're dead. It is possible to defeat him, and you do get something for it, but I don't recall what. I just can't break blocks at the moment. Have they upscaled these cutscenes at all? I'm genuinely not sure. It looks decent enough on my monitor, so I'm going to assume yes. They might be 720p or 1080p. Chapter 2 has been cleared. Yeah, nah, that was rubbish. Everything that I'm doing here is rubbish. We survived. So we're entering our emo area. Era. Fuck. I'm such a bad speaker, chat.
My network of ninja have uncovered the reason for the attack.
Let's get the blade.
The samurai who burned the village was Doku, lord of the greater fiends of the Vigor Empire. It appears as though the Vigor Emperor seeks the power of the Dark Dragon Blade.
Doku.
Not related to Count Dooku from Star Wars at all. Chapter 3, Skies of Vengeance. The Hayabusa village has burned and the Dark Dragon Blade is gone. Ryu has stowed aboard an airship headed for the Vigor Empire. His goal? Vengeance. Alright, so I do believe we have a hostile malefactor on board.
The Holy Vigor Empire, a strange dictatorship veiled in secrecy. Its exclusionist foreign policy makes for very few ways to enter the country. One of the only remaining routes is by airship to the capital city of Tehran.
We've received reports of a hostile malefactor crossing the Vigor border. A search will be conducted immediately. Maintain current course and velocity. I repeat, maintain current course and velocity. We've received reports of a hostile malefactor.
I recall seeing that cutscene on an SD TV and thinking this looks great. Talking about the PS3 version here. And then looking at it HD a couple of years later and yeah, it looked like rubbish. This is no time to be sleeping. Indeed, there's a storm outside. Outside, it is storming fiercely. Inside, it feels like trouble is brewing. Trouble is brewing. I need to find 3 scarabs in this chapter. I've got no idea where they are because I've not looked at a guide. We're in the living quarters. I do not have a map. The door is locked and won't budge. There is a card slot next to the door. An ID card of some sort must be necessary. God, look at this sexy leather. Wood. Just saying. Just put away the sword in case that goes somewhere where it shouldn't. You must strengthen your weapon, awaken its inner power to a greater level, and you will be able to perform, use my words, devastating new techniques. I think 10 is the limit for elixirs. I have the airship map, so we're in the living quarters on the right hand side. We've been through the doors in blue. We cannot go to the back. Uh-oh. Okay. Can't you just use the door like... Oh, excuse me. Here's my voice. Just use the door like a normal person, please. That guy in white used the door. Why couldn't you use the door? Just saying. Just had a coughing fit for whatever reason there. Oh boy. Alright. There's another room over here. Uh-oh. That was definitely an intentional counter, I promise. Not being sarcastic. Nice. Ooh. Is that our ID card? No, it's the wing key. A key sculpted with a wing design. Very informative. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love this music. The wing key gets us in here, so it's a very sophisticated puzzle. You just need to kill everyone before you can enter the next room. Got it. We're on the main deck. Hey fellas. Anyone else? Take those a yes. How are you not dead? Wow. Oops. Right, we have 2 staircases leading down. I thought that door might have been ID locked, but apparently not. There are documents strewn about, but none appear to contain any useful information. I feel I'm going too far forward here. Uh-oh. Sorry fellas, I entered the wrong room. Not intentional. Oh, this is bad. I'm playing exceedingly poorly at the moment. Holy Christ. Can we pretend that room didn't happen? That was bad. Right, that's going to get us out into the main corridor. Is this door locked from this side? Yeah, okay. So I have to pass through one of those rooms, likely the one that I just went through, to get through that door. Though this door is unlocked. From the look of things, this must be the ship's galley. Yeah, I'd say that's a fairly accurate assessment, Ryu. So that's a dead end. I would have to pass back into the room where I just was, and then go across the corridor into the captain's quarters and see what that green light is about. But let me check down here first. What is down here? We have a statue. We can forge it. Let's do it. Strengthen this weapon? Absolutely. Izuna drop. We need that. That is not optional. I think I will purchase one of those armlets as well. I don't know if I'll purchase a defense. I really don't know if we'll find those elsewhere or not. But I figure it can't hurt to have them. I'll be playing this a lot, and I may as well just purchase it. Supplies. Life of the Gods. A jewel that shines bright blue. Reuse health limit can be increased by using 9 of these jewels. Let's use them. We need 6 more. Right, melee weapons, dragon sword. Japanese sword handed down in the Hayabusa ninja clan. It is carved out of the fang of the dragon. I think I read that. So, square, square, triangle, triangle is new. Yeah, I was trying to do Fiend's Bane Kick and Early Winter Rain earlier, so I could not get them to come out. Blade of Niritsi, or how you pronounce that, that's very useful. Basically, that is a launch, and then we get 4 slashes. Izuna Drop is arguably much better though, because we just put a triangle on the end, and we sort of do a... We grab them and we do like a windmill spinning sort of thing as we take them to the ground. Windmill slash, don't know what that is. Blade of the Unfeasible. Hey, straight extinction, we've seen that many times already. Storm of the Heavenly Dragon is level 4, interesting. Azure Dragon, Scarlet Dragon. Helm Splitter is triangle. Does that do what I think it does? It does. Yeah, I was trying to do that, so if I just keep hitting square here, we get 3 hits like that. If I put a delay in, he still does that, but if I put a direction in, he does a stab and then a kick. And that's what I was trying to get to work earlier. Okay, that's new. And if I do this, I'm only getting the first hit there in air, but basically I can do 3 hits now, followed by either a 4th or an Azuna Drop. Level 2 on the sword is very important. Or cabin, where are we? Oh shit. Door is locked, ID card required. ID card required. Let's make a save here. I'm going to make a new save because we've got scarabs at this point and I don't want to lose them. Or I don't want to miss them, I should say. Nice boots, Ryu. Alright, let's go into that corridor. Into the captain's quarters. Yeah, if I push circle there, we can skip it. The lamp is red, the door must be locked. That's how lamps work. Green is good, red is bad. You heard it here first. That's our first scarab. That looks like an important document. A report from a junior officer lies on the captain's desk. This is regarding the incident on February 22nd in which all of the locks were deactivated. The source of the problem was found to be a malfunction of the primary power supply units in the aft cavern. Voltage irregularities caused by the aging of the unit caused the failsafes to kick in, activating emergency power. In this kind of situation, all locks aboard ship are deactivated as a safety measure. I recommend that we upgrade our electrical system as soon as possible. Can we murder that guy because of his voice? Can I grab that? I certainly can. Map of Tyron. Wow, okay. I thought change map would change it to the map of Tyron, but no. So, something emergency power. I wasn't paying attention due to me doing that fucking voice. Because of malfunction of the primary power supply units, that is going to deactivate all of the locks. Does that include all of the ID locks as well? I can't imagine so, but it says all locks. Weren't we just here? We were. This deck of the ship is made up of a series of control panels containing communications and navigation equipments. Right, we're going down further. I did not see a path next to Muramas's statue. Did I just miss that, or is that somewhere new? Uh-oh. Right. That's the Azuna drop, right there. You'll be seeing that a lot. That is not the Azuna drop. We will be abusing the hell out of that, don't worry. More? Yeah, I feel the key there is if I can get the guard break off, then we can take him out very easily. ID card. Whose ID card? I have to know. This is important context. Doesn't tell me. A card used or carried by airship crew, it is used to open certain doors. The ship's controls are configured for autopilot, the course firmly set on the capital of the Vigor Empire. I guess we're going this way. Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang, we have a new weapon. Which I'll need to use at some points, but let me master this one first. Although a multitude of the files are stored in this room, none of the documents look as though they contain any important information. Really? You can read that fast? I'm beginning to suspect that Ryu can't actually read. Just quietly. Okay. I can't skip that. We can go this way now. Nope. I'm so confused. What am I looking at here? Yeah, the staircase should be behind here, but there's no way to it, so that makes sense, I guess. Right, I do not want to go outside yet, because I've got a feeling there's going to be an ambush, as it is officially called, at the very start of the level, and I'd rather sort that out first. This room here, I believe, is where we started. We were just relaxing in this room. What's behind door number 1? That's an ambush. The time limit says it's an ambush. Oh, not that. Did I just break it? That was completely accidental, and I think I just broke it. Time limit's gone. That was completely accidental, I swear to dog. So much for me getting a good score here. Should have saved. That's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine because I need to get all the ambushes on the first playthrough. Let's load that. That sucks. I don't know if we leave the room, whether it counts as, like, completing the ambush or not. The way everything was grayed out there made me think that load game was the only option. Wow. Bad UI design. How far back are we? That's telling me I've got the ID, so did I just save? I must have just saved, right there. I saved right there and I don't remember doing it. Yeah, the time on that is 500 seconds, which is, what, 8 minutes? Let's have a good time in here. Damn it. Oh. All I'm trying to do is that. Nothing more, nothing less. What else we got? I've unlocked all these cool aerial moves and I'm not using them. Oops. Who's next? Now Storm shaking the fire, pulled out of the UT. Need some healing, fellas. How many? No, I was trying to do a flying swallow there, please. Anyone else? That's a yes, and that's not good. That's a whole lot of enemies at once. Also, that distinctly looked like a rocket launcher, just saying. Down you go. Should have gone for the Izuna drop. That healing, and that one as well. Get a UT? I can, and I can totally whiff it like that. Oh, come on. The guard breaking him, he's just not going into the air. Who's left? One ambush down, shitloads to go. Lies of a Thousand Gods, worth it. Absolutely worth it. That's basically health right there. It does not affect what we've picked up already, so I still need 6 more to get a small increase. Anything up here? Yes. Also worth it. Wow. We can do it. You can do it, Ryu. I believe in you. Oh my god. Get the fuck up there. This is going to be harder than the ambush, I can already tell. Gotta get up there. Can I do this? No, not quite. This is much harder than it looks, to be very, very, very clear. Under normal circumstances, I would think that he'd just be able to run up there and catch the ledge, but no. Nothing about this game is simple. Right, that's 2. There is a 3rd somewhere here. Don't know where. But I need to find it before I complete the level. So I believe at this point we really only have one area to go. We can't go straight here because we're going to run into a door with a red lamp. And that means we can't proceed because that's how red lamps work. A ninja said it, so it must be true. There's nothing else up here. What is that green thing? Ah, that's an elevator. Got us. We can't go through the red door there. We've got to go into the middle cabin. We've been there. We've not been there. Gas compartment sounds terrible. Although I guess it means gas in the form of, you know, helium or something that keeps this airship afloat, and not gas as in the don't breathe this otherwise you'll die immediately variety. Although if it's 100% helium, then maybe it's the same thing. You know what I mean, though. Don't make me say it, chat. Alright, so one of these ways is going to lead to the mid-cabin. No more of this type of arrow can be carried. I need to test those out at some point. Same with a smoke bomb. Yeah, if I'm going to get into a fight here, I do not want these things around. I've got to mash it. Uh-oh. Who could possibly have seen that coming? Not that. Boy. Is this the way to go? How do we get over there? Like this. I pushed up and jumped to get off that. Uh-oh. Anything nice? No. I could have sworn I pushed interact twice there. Let me remove this immediately. I'm not going to waste any more arrows on that. What a careless repair job. Are they trying to make fun of ninjas? Or indeed any, you know, normal person? The lamp is red, the door must be locked. Okay, I think we know how we're getting in here. Clearly we're breaking this window here. Fine. I'm so bad at this game. Joker9249. Thank you for follow, dude. Appreciate it. How's your day going? This room is filled with machines that handle power distribution for the airship. I think we know what we're doing with that. An announcement can be heard over the intercom system.
There has been a malfunction in the electrical system. Switching to emergency power. The locks on all doors have been opened as a safety precaution.
You probably couldn't hear anything there. Alright, so that's going to open up this door here and also the door that we couldn't enter earlier. Beyond the wing door. I'm going to need to switch back to the bow, aren't I? No? Thank you for not jumping off the edge, Ryu. I appreciate that. Also, that bloodstain. Alright, if we haven't been attacked yet, I don't think we're going to get attacked. There's nowhere else we can go, correct? Yeah, look at that circle. We're being told to go to the red door. We've not been to the gas compartments or anything like that, but you see the circles on those maps, so I assume that's where we're going. We'll pass through those areas if we just go upstairs and then go through the locked door, the formerly locked door, and just follow the path and murder everyone that gets in our way. Oh, this lighting. Wow. Very moody. Yep, this door was closed earlier. You hear, Captain? The Captain is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I've got no memory with the lighting or the level design in general. Also, not forgotten, oh god, that there's another scarab somewhere on this level. There's at least one more. Really? How do I get up there? I assume I just have to jump up. Angle? How do I get up there? Up here. Got it. Oh! That last kick. Maybe. Caught us. I thought that looked a bit secret there. Is it on the map? It is. That little area on the left there, that's a secret area on the map, although it's not terribly secret if it's on the map, but if I'm down here it doesn't show up. Interesting. Alright, who's next? Yeah, I was worried about that. Can't fall off the sides there, but I can totally drop down like that. That's where we just were, correct? No? Oh boy. I'm going to need a guide to find the scarabs, I think. There we go. So I'm going for the... Is there a drop there? Oh shit. Interesting maneuver, Ryu. I love how chonky the guard breaks are. Again, we have to climb up. That's where I came from. I'm gonna go around this way and then climb up. I'm gonna go back for that elixir. Oh god. Yeah, the platforming was never this game's strong suit. I've maybe missed something downstairs below the elixir, in the top left corner. Let me check. Alright, let's burn that. Is there something here? It doesn't look like it. But it looks like the square is different on the map. Look at that. No, it's in the next section. Never mind. I'll get up there. Really? You did this so well earlier and now you're not cooperating at all. Fucking hell. Right, so if I go this way, if I drop here, is there something down here? No, that's just a metal crate. I don't see anything below me there, so let's make a save and go to the upper deck where the boss awaits. Nothing below me. Nah. I love these decals. The way it splashes on the invisible wall there. It's good stuff. Alright, let's go fight this boss. I don't know if we have many more enemies in front of us before we fight them, but we'll find out, I guess. Whoa. Hatch is locked. You see, a normal person would just, you know, dismount the ladder and go right, but no, we have to do it like this because we're a ninja. Nothing is ever simple for us, chat. Right, so while I'm here, let me just look up the scarabs. Legendary Scarab Hunter. There are 3 in the next chapter. Oh, hey. It's a fatty boy. Whoa. Alright, we're not blocking that. Oh, okay, so we can do 3, 3, 5. Shit. If I stop moving at any time, that's it. Really? Oh. Okay, this guy's a problem. This guy's a huge problem. Wow. Okay, fires much faster. He gets an AoE sort of shield around him. How the hell am I supposed to beat this guy without using all my potions? Don't know, but I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. I said I'm going to use that. Never mind, I've got unlimited nimbo. I'm not learning anything in hero mode here. I'm going to reach these bosses on normal and hard, and oh my god, this cutscene looks terrible. I'm going to get to these bosses and I'm going to get my ass handed to me on a silver platter. That sound effect. We've heard that many millions of times before. With bad guy chat. That looked like terrorism to me, just saying. Clear time was not good because I was piss farting around. And yet we're still a master ninja, woohoo. Whatever. Han's Bar, I vaguely remember that. Chapter 4, Imperial City Infiltration. Ryu has escaped from the crash of the airship. Spread out before him is the city of Tyron, capital of the Vigor Empire. That seems unnecessarily dangerous, but okay. Also, that sound effect as well. Magic carpet represents. You must go now to Han's Bar. You should be able to spot it easily due to its garish neon sign. Han's Bar is a well-known watering hole, as well as the centre of Vigor's underground intelligence. There, you may find clues about Dooku's whereabouts. Alright, I'll make a save here. We are looking for 3 scarabs on this chapter. Oh, hey. Terrible start. The problem I've got is I'm going for the launch, and I'm breaking his shield in the process, or breaking his guard. But if I break it in that situation, I really don't have anything I can do apart from a helm splitter to go back down immediately. Like that. Those guys are kind of tricky. We're at the entrance. We're going to the Twin Serpents Plaza. None of this is really ringing any bells, apart from the area outside Han's Bar and a secret leading to an Xbox. Like this here rings no bells whatsoever. Can't carry more of those. A huge statue depicting 2 serpents facing each other. The power of the statue to float large objects or stones in the air clearly shows it was not made with modern technology. It must be the product of an ancient age. It feels like it will begin moving again at any moment. The surface of the pedestal contains a depression. It looks like it was meant to display a tablet of some sort. The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side. Who's shooting at me? I should take that guy out, and then it's just a case of whether I can take this one out. That's a no. Where are we? Military gate. The arrows stuck into him are still usable, but no more can be carried. Excuse me. Uh-oh. That is a grenade launcher. Actually managed to break his guard and get him airborne. Wow. A miracle has occurred. That's it? Come on. Give me more than that. The door stands firmly shut. I cannot read that. And neither can you. I've got memories of doing this to reach some elevated areas. Running along walls, jumping to get higher and higher. I don't think it was this area though. Possibly to reach a scarab, possibly just as part of progression, I do not know. Oh god. Flying swallow for the win. The door is locked. On the lock, there is a skull symbol. Leads to that red door there, so I can now go here and unlock the door from the other side. That's a weapon. The Luna. One moment. There we go. Unlock the door. It can now be opened from both sides. Cool. So that's a respawn. That is not a new battle. Stone tablet top. A strange power can be felt flowing through the fragments. It is certainly not an ordinary stone. But yeah, it's got writing on it and it's called a tablet. It's clearly not normal. One part of a stone tablet. Offer me up before the twin-headed serpent. Use me as a key to open the path. Path to what? The end of the chapter, perhaps? Door's lock cannot be opened from this side. Alright. Is this doable? I think it is. It's either that or I pick them up with a bow. I'm certain it's possible to get up there. Oh, hey. How do I reach you, though? I mean, you're asking for it. Oh, you're not dead. You blocked that? Come on. That guy's blocking like a mofo. When in doubt, look to the color blue for the path. Right, how do we reach that chest? Once again, it has been a while. The door is locked. On the lock, there is a lily symbol. Arrows. The corpse of a ninja killed before he was able to complete his mission. I think we'll be reading that a lot. He is holding something. I have 4 weapons, and I'm still sticking with the normal one because I don't know how to play this game. I do know that we need, I think, about 1,000 kills with each weapon. Is there anything I can do to get up there at this time? I think there is, but I don't recall what it is. Like, if I could hit that angle maybe and then climb over there and then, I don't know. Fellas, I didn't ask you to respawn, really. Okay, I see it. The rats. The rats mean that I should be able to run up this wall and do that. And I see the cable now. Once again, I'm making life difficult for myself for no good reason. I heard the rats before I saw it. For fuck's sake, people! Right, fuck you. Unfortunately, we don't get any karma or... Do we get essence for that? I can only see what my essence is if I go into the menu. Which is unfortunate. Gonna find Peter Pan up there. Nice. Okay, I see a rat over there, which means we can likely go that way and somehow get to that chest over there as well. Although, look at that, it's on its own dedicated path on the lily path. Not the lily path, sorry, the, No, there was a locked door there, locked from that side. Maybe I can reach that. Again, how do I reach that? I'll use the Lies of the Thousand Gods in just a moment. Are you fuckers gonna respawn again? I know the answer's yes, but I'll prefer it if the answer's no, just saying. You didn't? Wow. Game's being generous. Right, so how do I grab this ledge? It's not going to be as simple as me just going up there and grabbing it, but it is grabbable because we see those rats there, so how do I grab that ledge? There's got to be a way. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. We can definitely do this, but I don't see how that helps me at this time. I don't believe I can climb that pipe or anything nutty. The problem is if there are golden scarabs up there, then I need to get them now. Can I really get height there? I feel like we're not getting anywhere near enough height. Yeah, okay. I think it's all dependent on the first jump. How do I reach that? There has to be a way. Can't climb this? No. I mean, there's clearly a path there, or a nook, which is connected directly to that pipe, so there's got to be a way to get up there. There'll be either a chest or something in there, I just don't know how to reach it. Do I see any other way to get there? Yeah, I'm pushing right and then left, and he is not cooperating. That path there is pretty fenced off, so I don't believe we can get up there, for example, and then boost off and then hit this side. What is over here? Not that. I'm so mad, chat. You've got no idea. That's my own damn fault, though. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. At least we learned we can jump up walls like that, which is going to come in handy later, I think. Oh my god. Alright, so let me make a save once again. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Oh my god. These fucking arrows. I love this game and I hate this game. Let's make a save. I really should have saved on this slot, but whatever. Right, what's through here? The Clock Tower Plaza. The door is locked. It's a freaky ass door. Uh-oh. That's okay. I'm okay with your messages, just saying. Tyron is a city divided by multiple gates. If you search, you will no doubt find the greatest? What the fuck? The secrets are opening this gate as well. I read secrets and gates at the end of each sentence and I'm like, racist. What? That makes no sense. Yeah, we can definitely do some wall climbing here. I recall that much. There's something there. I see that wire. I suppose I can hit that wire by going this way. No, they might just be generic wires connecting the lights or whatever. I don't think those are anything. Especially as we have a path here. So that door leads to Han's Bar. Oh fuck. I don't remember that. New enemies. Who I can't hit. But the instant drop will get the job done. These guys have exploding shurikens, and they are very accurate, holy shit. It looks like they can't hit me in the air though. Should I just be flying swallow these dudes? Maybe that's the easiest, quickest, best way to take them out. Spirits of the Devils. We know what that does. Speaking of, let me use my stuff. Five more. A jewel that shines bright crimson and increases reuse key limits. Wow, okay. Just one of those will increase our limits. Alright, fine. That chest there. I don't believe we can reach it from here. I don't think there's anything above us. Is there something here? Those enemies are respawned. Really? Those fire shuriken are ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked up. Right, so where is this thing? It is directly below me. I don't think I have any way of reaching it from here. It's around the corner here. Come on. Oh my god. Struggling with the controls so much. That wire does make me think that maybe there's a way I can get over there, but I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't quite tilt the camera in the right direction so that we can see if there's a chest there, but if there's a scarab, I wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Okay, we can definitely go up here. We can absolutely definitely go up here. If we can't go up here, then I know nothing about this game. Question is, which way am I going? Really? Just gonna push it a little sooner. Come on. Okay, maybe there is nothing up there. Mirror Master's place. There's so much stuff we're missing though, I know that for a fact.
Oh, who's this? Is that? Ah, a customer. Well, here. Oh, hello.
Subtitles do not match what you were saying. Ah, I see you have one of the golden scarabs, a legendary artifact of which many are scattered around the world. If you give it to me, I'll exchange it for something worth your while. Here, I'll give you this in exchange. Thank you. Today you have brought me 3 scarabs, which brings the total number that you have given me to 3. I could never have figured that out, holy shit. This guy's smart, chat. The capital of Vigor. Guide maps to the capital of Vigor. I can't speak. Elixirs. Arrows. A wooden sword. I'll purchase that because it's cheap, but I'm not using it. Not yet, anyway. Okay, Art of the Inferno is actually different. I thought that was Fire Wheels. I'm a dumbass. We can upgrade this stuff. Dragon Sword can go to level 4. I have no memory of that. We'll stick with the Dragon Sword for now until I know what the hell I'm doing. An assortment of medicines, elixirs, and other concoctions. See, I say cock. There are a number of urns on display. They are all quite old. Blacksmith tools. They seem to be well used. There are a number of armlets on display. Their elaborate engravings prove that the person who crafted them was quite skilled. An assortment of weapons from various periods in history. What is this music? Can't go behind a counter, that's terrible. Alright. Nice to meet you, sir. hell. Oh, nice grab. I'm not making time on any of these battles today. From this chapter anyway. How do I reach that? Okay, I see the glowing light there, so there is a scarab up there. You can see it right there. That's a scarab. That is 6,000,000% a scarab. Is there any way up here? I feel there is, I just can't find it at the moment. Again, I don't want to leave this chapter until I've got all the scarabs. That's what the guide says. Guide says, get all the collectibles, play on hero mode first, get used to the game, stop sucking, and then move on to the harder difficulties. A group of ninjas dressed in black garb act with wicked intent in Tyron. They are members of the Black Spider Clan, and they act behind the scenes to hinder our progress. Do not let them leave Tyron alive. I suppose any of them were on the airship. Well, so I picked up a map, but I don't see it here. Right. Lesser from Mirai. If you wish to find the Dark Dragon, you must simply start killing. It is said that the Dark Dragon's power grows as chaos and destruction grow in this world. There is no need for you to spare the subjects of the Vigor Empire. You go there for revenge, do you not? The Dark Dragon revels in killing and destruction. If you provide these things, it is certain to call out to you. That is your destiny as a Dragon Ninja. Be aware of this as you enact your revenge. I have questions, but okay. Oh my god. The menu is so fucking weird. Underground Sanctuary door. I think that's where we're headed next. I've got no memory of Zarkin. I vaguely recall the military supply base. I think the Dwarku Monastery is where we fight Alma. Could be wrong. I'm frequently wrong on many things. Now though, where the hell am I? I'm in the last part heading towards Zarkin. We go this way, we have a stone circle. Okay, that I recognise. These must be the black spiders. Nice. Yeah, we need a heavier Rachel weapon to break through that, I think. Spoilers for later. Again, I see this and think we can go up here, but they're just a little bit too far apart. You can do something like this, but I don't see how that helps me. These guys have ridiculous iframes. Maybe I need to consider using a different weapon. Okay, this I can definitely go up. No question. Ooh. Can that take me to the next screen? Maybe that's how we get to that scarab. Oh, I think it is. What's this ninja holding? Suke's diary. Key, whatever. January 24. The woman that I saw tonight in Vigor. She was extremely beautiful. I must persevere to keep my wits about me. Perseverance. Patience. February 2nd. I encountered her again. That woman slays the beasts as if they were flies. The vicious way she fights is so unlike her beautiful appearance. A perfect example of extreme intensity. She is no ordinary female. February 6th. During a fight with the MSAT, I slipped up and suffered a grave injury. I cannot reach my black spider brethren. Okay, fuck this guy. My provisions are almost all gone, and my life is near its end. Death during an assignment is the wish of every ninja, but we still have no clues regarding what happened to the evil Dark Dragon Blade. That is my only regret. All that is left is for me to trust my comrades and accept these last painful moments as my destiny. Following day, February 7th. Although I have become so weak, I still await my death. Although I know it is only a matter of time before I perish, I wish I could glimpse that woman one more time. Fucking men, am I right? I was not expecting the entrance to, or the way to get up here to be along there. What the hell? Ooh, okay, this is script path. Wow. That opens the door below me. Shit. If only I'd been more patient. So, I would love to know if there's something there. But I don't think there's any way of determining it. Oh god, we set off a timer. That's fine, I don't... Oh, okay, never mind. All of that was terrible. Couldn't have done that any worse if I tried. Oh my god, come on. Fucking do that, you're gonna get flying swallowed. Just saying. Christ. I really wanted to jump off to the side and just see if there was anything in that nook. More? Should have gone for the quick kill there. You folks here? No. I want to see if there's something in that path. I don't think there is. Fuck. I need to hit jump, don't I? I don't think there is simply because I don't believe there's any way to get there. Even if there was something at that path, I don't think we have a way of getting there at the moment. Just looking at time, I'll probably call an end to the stream after this level, or once I reach the end of this level, but then realize I have to look up the locations of the scarabs. Yeah, they spawned below me again. Can we see anything there? Couldn't tell. This guy is just blocking everything. Jesus Christ. wish I could see if there's something up there, but I can't. I jumped there, I thought I had a good angle, and I couldn't see anything, so... And by I couldn't see anything, I couldn't actually see into the nook. Hopefully there's nothing there. If there is, I'm going to be extremely upset. Hey, fellas. Bitch took me out in midair. Yeah, the Nimpo just seems to be a case of run into the enemies and let the fire do its work. I suck at this game so much. Rapage Square, let's hold off a moment, check this side. Problem I've got is I think when I get to Hans Bar, that's the end of the chapter. And if that's the case, then I've missed 2 scarabs. I don't believe any of this chapter is closed off, I can backtrack. But still. I cannot jump off the side. The door stands firmly shut. I've got a feeling that might be late game actually, looking at that area and the bridge and remembering some water sections and whatnot. So there's nothing over there at this point. I have to go to Hans Bar. Don't have a choice. I'll make a save before I go there. Just in case. For fuck's sake, people. Wasn't even aiming at you, but okay. There should be a save point in here. Which I can use even though I'm getting shot at. Game? Oh. That was scary. Nice. Even if it didn't kill him, I'll take it. Where am I going? Fuck's sake, I was aiming for the guy on the far side. Yeah, that takes me directly to Hans Bar, and I'm pretty sure that nook on the left as we approach is a secret area. Yeah. That's 2, so I've missed one earlier in the level. So I'm pretty sure once we go to Hans Bar, that's it for the level. So how do we get up here? It's been a while. How do we get up there? See it already? It's just how do we reach it? We'll try the left to start with, although I have to go up here maybe. There is definitely a way up here. I know that for a fact. Just get a little bit more height. Maybe if I can jump off the left, but... I have to jump off the left there. Okay, I see. I see. Go up here. We'll do that, we'll do that, then we'll do that. The Windmill Shuriken and mysterious Team Ninja logo. You've seen this symbol before. Your body feels charged with energy. That used to be an Xbox logo. Or an Xbox symbol. Alright, well I've got the Windmill Shuriken. Which I think counts as a projectile. Giant shuriken with 4 folding blades. When thrown, it returns to the thrower like a boomerang. Like magic. Did I just quit the mission? I hope not.
Do you have a ticket for the party?
And grab that blue essence. So why do I have a memory of, on the Xbox version, needing to do something additional to get in here? Involving a party. The Lily Key. I've got a feeling I got too close to the door. That's it. I'm loading. Hey, Rachel. Would not. Just saying.
I'm Rachel, hunter and slayer of fiends.
That Arslo.
So that was a fiend.
You don't see them much nowadays. It's hard to believe they were ever human, isn't it?
Human?
Anyone with susceptibility to the curse, whether they are a saint or a sinner, can succumb to it and become a fiend.
So what does that make you?
Complex. And you?
I'm looking for a greater fiend named Oak.
Someone who's clearly had work done.
Do you know him?
Why are you looking for him?
I'm going to kill him.
You have no idea what you're...
That's not how physics works.
If he could be killed, I would have done it myself long ago. He was the one that took my sister from me.
Jesus, fuck Japan, come on. That is not how physics works.
It's gonna be a busy night.
Yeah, I'm gonna load because I recall that we start the next level inside Han's bar.
You seem to have quite a way with the ladies, my friend.
Are you a surgeon?
Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. By the way, good luck with that Doku guy. Sounds like you're going to need it. Oh, and I know Rachel quite well. She'll be just fine.
I don't remember him. He was on board the airship. Oh my god, those breast physics. Honestly, Japan, why would you do that? I mean, I completely understand why you would do that, but why would you do that? There's no way that's Master Ninja. I'm not even happy about that. You obtained a new enhancement, Dragon's Gauntlets. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Can I... We're playing as Rachel. Shit, forgot about this. Honestly, those fucking breasts don't even make sense. Right, I don't care. I want to load. Do not save my game. The Rachel stuff was exclusive to Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and I think it's pretty much agreed that no one really liked it. Sigma streamlined the game a lot, and I don't believe the game is better for us. But that's just like my opinion, man, so please do not take my word as gospel. Do not do that. I'm not worth it, promise. So let's go here. There was nothing else here, which means I've missed a scarab somewhere. I've got to go back for it. Nice. Hi Star, how you doing, dude? Isn't this game annoying to play it? Absolutely. Why do you think I'm playing it? I can actually block that, wow. What's the best way to dismount these guys? Okay, terrible performance. Maybe the windmill shuriken is better than I think it is. So at the moment I'm doing nothing good. One's off. Come here, you. Right, so as long as I don't pick up the Lily key, we're going to get this horrid sound effect in the background. But I believe the level is not going to complete. Yeah, that acts as a heal. Which is kind of hilarious. I think it doesn't matter if I approach the doors or not. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll just quickly take a look around. And if I can't see it, what I'll do is I'll look up the location of the last scarab, find it, and then we'll move on. And by move on, I mean end the stream, because I do want to quit before my video goes live at midnight, which is in about 40 minutes time. I have not finished editing the next video yet, but it's going to be a short one as well, probably about 40 minutes, and honestly, it's not very entertaining. Basically, I'm just wandering around, talking to myself, trying to navigate a forest, and it's very hard to visualize what's going on inside my head, so... Oh my god, these decals. Looks good from a distance, but don't look too closely. I need to figure out... Oh, okay, that's an issue. That's an issue. I need to look up the video right now. I cannot backtrack. And, am I still streaming? No, my stream on YouTube has stopped. Something is very, very wrong with YouTube. Did I actually get a new sub out of this? One sec. I need to see. I did NOS. Yeah, it is completely shut down. 216, 228. What is wrong with YouTube? Maybe we need to update this plugin. What I'll do is I'll dump this video to, well, I'll download it and re-upload it to YouTube, I think. It just means I can't put this one on the live tab, which sucks. Alright. Let me stop crying about that. Where are the 3 scarabs on this level? Oh, not that save, you moron. So bad at this. It's in plain sight. Where is that, though? It's through the green door. Okay. Very nice. Where was the green door? This, I believe, led to the military base. No, Twin Serpent Plaza. I'm completely lost. Inserted stone tablet top. We can insert that. Okay. I don't see the harm in... Oh, God. I don't see the harm in inserting it right now. Where was this door? I've definitely seen that door, I just don't remember where it is. I've been through that door. I recognize it.
Holy fuck, is this wrong?
It is wrong. Please don't do that, but appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Dark Matter 2 has a gift sub. Thank you, dude. You can block all of that. Okay, it's through here. It's over here. That's crazy. I did not see it at all. Nice block. Or dodge. Whatever. It's right here. Fucking wow. Alright, where is my good mate? What's his name? He's so good I can't remember his name. He's just here. That guy can block ridiculously well. Right. Can someone tell me what 3 plus 2 is? I'll give you this in exchange. Armlets of Potency. Yes, please. I need that. I'm guessing I need to purchase all of this at some points, but whether I do it now or later is... I don't know. What worries me is he's got Flying Swallow for sale, and that was the very first thing we picked up. Alright, that's 5. We can pick up 6 easily enough in this area. That's going to be enough to complete this chapter, and I will call it there. Am I better off using the other armlet? I might be. Right, before we trigger this, let's grab the windmill shuriken, because that seems to do work. I don't know if I need to use this or not. I've got a feeling I do, though. We absolutely have to grab the 6th scarab. At this point, I don't believe we can backtrack. Not that I want to, but let me just check. Damn it. I'm not sure how I can get the torque on that Izuna drop there, but fine. We can get out, but we couldn't get out once we've fought the motorcyclists. I've got a feeling that once we fight them and pick up the Lily Key, that's it. Can't skip this. Never mind. That's a good location for you to get stuck. Yeah, I've got no memory of these from the original Ninja Gaiden. That will do. I've definitely got the scarab. Let's pick up the Lily Key and try and retreat, but I suspect we're locked into the cutscene the moment I pick this up. Or maybe not the immediate moment, but close to us. I'll find it eventually. Crafted in the shape of a lily, similar to the wing. Yeah. Let's skip that. Can someone explain these breast physics to me, please?
I'm Rachel, hunter and slayer of fiends.
I mean, don't get me
So
wrong,
that
that
was
ass,
the
but those breasts, I don't know,
Don't see
man.
them much nowadays. It's hard to believe they were ever human, isn't it?
Human?
Anyone with susceptibility to the curse, whether they are a saint or a sinner, can succumb to it and become a fiend.
So what does that make you?
Someone with massive tits. Fuck me. Let me just find a save point. Although I don't really have to, do I? I can just come back next time and load that save game and then immediately go inside after I grab the key. I wasn't trying to skip that, but it said, we've obtained a new enchantment, Dragon Gauntlet. Don't know what that is. Let me see if I can find a save point right quick. It's right there. Let's save over there. I'll read this again later. Chapter 5. Fuck, I'm so tired. Chapter 5, The Fiend Hunter. I'm mixing up words. I see two words and I say them both at the same time. It's a terrible habit. Searching for the whereabouts of her twin sister, Rachel the Fiend Hunter heads alone to the Dwoku Monastery. She senses the presence of fiends lurking in the shadows. Already failed the first battle. Yeah, if I dodge into someone, she does a flip move. I have no memory of that, to be very clear. What the hell is that? I see nothing about a dragon gauntlet, so I assume that's a Ryu Hayabusa thing. Oh my god, look at... Don't look at them, chat. Alright, so I think I'm going to call this disaster of a stream to an end here. I'm going to need to download the VOD from Twitch because I'm streaming at 1080p, so I can stream simultaneously to YouTube. But YouTube was not working tonight. It cut off the stream twice and I don't understand why. Can I hit that thing? Right, so the projectile weapon actually works pretty well against those flying Gatling guns. Gatling guns were, of course, very popular in the Sengoku era, or whatever era it was that ninjas existed. And this is clearly based on historical events. Right, so it looks like I can one-shot enemies if I just get behind them like that, and then use a heavy attack like that. That Warhammer is doing work along with those bursts. Alright, let's call it there. Tomorrow, I'll not be streaming Hitman tomorrow because I have places to be, specifically the dentist. I'll be back online tomorrow night, probably with more of this. We'll play through Rachel's chapter. I'll take a look at the guide and see what else I need to do, what else I've missed. Because, yeah, this one's going to take a while. And unfortunately, with YouTube misbehaving like this, I will try streaming again tomorrow simultaneously. I might need to update the plugin. Or I might need to get a new plugin, because something happened. I started the stream, and then it immediately cut off like about 5 minutes in. I managed to get it going again, but it looks like the last half hour is missing, so I think for this one I will have to do manual uploads to YouTube, unfortunately, and schedule them at some point. Which sucks, but what can you do? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Everyone who's lurking, thank you for doing so, I appreciate it. iStar 2021, you are awesome as always, dude. Thank you for the gifted sub. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. It is very much appreciated. Joker9249, thank you for the follow during the stream. And anyone else who's watching, thank you for doing so. Alright, so I'm going to delete the YouTube stream now and download this and upload it as a standard video. And I'm going to resume editing Mystery House and then have a shower and go to bed. Probably in that order. Probably. Alright. I'll be back online tomorrow with some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma. We'll see how far we get, how much I suck, and hopefully have a good time. In the meantime though, thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night with some more of this. See you then.